Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, Tech Tips for Everybody, and today we are going to do a kind of part 2 on the last video that I made, which was how to make a website on Universe without coding, and it's pretty cool. You guys should definitely get this app, but today I'm going to be showing you how to add buttons to it that actually lead you to some place or somewhere on your site, and it's pretty cool. Like, anyone can use this. It doesn't even need to be a baking site like I'm doing for an example. So the first thing you're going to want to do, in my circumstances, the easiest thing with my website is to add another page, and you can choose what type of page you're doing. I'm just going to say blank, and I'm going to name it chocolate cake recipe, because I want this page to be where they click. I want this page to be where it leads the people when they click on the recipe button under the picture of the chocolate cake. So here I'm going to say, just again, chocolate cake recipe, right? And you could just make that spread out through the top and there. And I'm just going to make up pretty much the recipe, but what you're going to want to do here in my circumstances is actually write the recipe. So maybe it has I'm just making this up, 2 cups flour. Then it might also have 1 cup of sugar, and I'm just kind of pretending here, like I'm not really sure. And then it also might have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon. Okay. So, there we go. And what I just did was move it up. And maybe this is a recipe. Obviously, this is not the complete recipe, but that's just what we're going to do for now. So here it is. And if I go now to my home page, which I already used last time, I already made this last time. I'm going to click on the button that we made. I'm actually going to delete it to show you guys how to make it. You're going to click on the button part, and you're going to say recipe, because under the chocolate cake picture, it should say recipe. And you're going to click action. This is the most important part, to make sure that when they click on the button, it takes them someplace. Now, you can choose any of these. Maybe if your website is like a business, you can put an email on it, so that when they click the email, it automatically takes them to an email address. I'm going to open another page, because that is what we just made. So I'm going to click on the chocolate cake recipe page, because that is what we just made. And then you're going to click the check mark. So now it should be that when we click that button, it'll take us to the page. Now I haven't made a page for this yet, but for the parfait. But what I would do is I would make a separate page saying parfait recipe. Then I would put the whole recipe, and then I would attach the rest. I would say action, and I would put it to another page. And since we haven't made that yet, it won't show up. Okay, and so I'm gonna click publish, just so you can see that when I click recipe under chocolate cake, it brings me to the chocolate cake recipe. And I can again make this match my other pages with color-wise and everything like that. And a cool thing is that they don't have to click on the button to find the recipe. They can also click the 2 dots and click chocolate cake recipe. Okay, so that was the quick tutorial on how to make working buttons on the Universe app. This is a great app, and I highly recommend using it. to make any type of business. It doesn't need to be a cooking or baking model like I'm doing. But it's really simple, and if you guys want more tutorials on this, please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I will see you guys later.